welcome to Let's Talk Showbiz here on the JoyNews channel. My name is Doreen, Avio, and we are already in the second month of 2022. A lot of projections are being done for the creative arts industry, and looks like this year is definitely going to be good for the movie industry. I mean, we've already seen a lot of people trying to premiere their movies this year and of course in the month of February. So we will hear from filmmaker Peter Sedufia. And also, let me ask you this. Do you remember that court case between Ochiame Kwame and Jedu Bleambule? I have some update for you because the time is just around the corner. So we'll hear from Jedu Bleambule what he's been up to and what his expectations are in terms of the court case. This and many more right here on Let's Talk Showbiz. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining me, this is Let's Talk Showbiz, and my name is Doreen Avio, and we're starting with the movie industry. Yes, a few years, should I say last year, last 2 years, things were not the best for the movie industry. At a point, we all thought that it was all gone. But in the year 2022, it has started picking up. You can see that there are a lot of movies that will be premiered in the month of February. And as part of projections being made for the year 2022 on Showbiz A to Z with George Quay, Peter Sedufia was on, and he believes that this year is going to be a good year for the movie industry. He even talked about cinemas. You know, due to COVID, a lot of people resorted to online marketing, but he's of the opinion that this year a lot of movie producers need to focus more on the cinemas. You know, that was the old culture before all this COVID thing came, but all in all, he says the movie industry is going to be good this year.
What I can say is that we are going to be seeing more filmmakers venturing into the producing of television content. I mean, content for television and then the online streaming platforms. Reason being that a lot of people are still skeptical of stepping out. You know, some companies are still asking their workers to work from home, and others are also not too sure whether it's right to step out there to go into the cinemas or the public spaces to watch films. So they are still home, and so the television and the online streaming platform have become their go-to source of entertainment. That is for people that are interested in movies. And because of that, the demand for those online and television content have become so high that the buyers are buying more. And so producers will now be focusing their attention to producing for that medium because it doesn't require a 50% audience. It's actually going to increase the audience base because of the number of people that are going to be based in their houses. And that is what is going to propel us as filmmakers to produce more and more in spite of the let me say the challenge with the cinema. The cinema still is the primary source of revenue generation for any filmmaker. Of course, it's just unfortunate we don't have so much of it or so many of it in Ghana. Yeah. If you do, it would be the best because you cannot make so much money from anywhere than the cinema. Mm-hmm. Countries that have a lot of cinemas make their best of money. Sometimes they even make their investment in the film from the cinema before they even go to other platforms. But that is not the case in Ghana because of the limited cinema space. But I still strongly believe that the cinema is the place to go. So once the COVID-19 dies down and things begin to get back to normal and the cap of 50% is now increased to 100%, the interest in taking the movies back to the cinema will be there. Of course, people are still making films, and I want to encourage everyone that is making film that you keep making it, because if you don't take your films to the cinema, including myself, we don't take our films to the cinema now that they are in challenging times, they'll be forced to close down, they'll shut down. And when we are ready, the churches will take over if you don't use them. And now we want to resume our cinema life. There will be nowhere, and that's where the churches will take over. Like you said, other things will be happening there, and we now have to start from the beginning, all afresh, and it will not be the best for us. What we are seeing for the Ghanaian film industry in terms of cinema is that it's going to pick up this year. It's going to pick up gradually because the world cinema itself is also picking up. They are resuming the cinema life. all together again. But with Ghana, the capacity is still at 50% for cinemas. And so any investor or producer who is ready to invest money is also going to be looking at it from that point of view, that how much do I invest? Do I invest so much and only get 50% of cinema capacity? Is that something I would like to do? Is that a risk I would like to take? And so that is also something that people are going to be, grappling with.
Right, so that was Peter Sedufia. He is a filmmaker and he says the movie industry will be great this year. Now, I asked the question prior to this that do you remember the court case between rapper Chame Kwame and Jeduble Ambule? Now, it had to do with all these Gamro issues where Jeduble Ambule kind of defamed rapper Chame Kwame. He was asked to apologize, but he felt that he didn't need to apologize. Rapper Chame Kwame took him to court, but ever since this whole court thing started, apparently Jeduble Ambule has never showed up in court. So my colleague IB caught up with him over the weekend and asked him about the court case. Jeduble Ambule said he has a lot of evidence. He was just waiting for the whole court case to be big before he will come to court. So on the 18th of February, the case will be called, and definitely we're going to see Jeduble Ambule, we'll see Chame Kwame. As to how it's going to go or who is going to win, I can't tell. But, I mean, he's been telling us more about the issue between himself and rapper Chame Kwame. But he also spoke about the industry. He feels that the older generation has failed the younger generation. I don't know about that, but hey, it's all in all.
Is it to say that you have given up on wanting to be the president of music or wanting to lead the Music Union of Ghana?
Oh yeah, I mean, because the rot that is there, and anybody that will go there now will suffer more. Because when the 2 million cities came in, 2 million in the old cities is 20 billion. Nothing was done to it. All that we need is research and things like that. The older musicians are dying. When somebody is sick, it's not that they're going to go for performances to solicit money and things. Come on. So there's nothing that is there. Now the building is taken out of them. They say they're going to give them another place. And those that are struggling to go there, I don't see how they're going to make the place because they don't have the information. They don't have that educational side of it. And they don't have the money to be able to establish something that needs to be established. But all these, the faults to all these are coming from we elders. We, the elder musicians, have made all these things to happen because we're supposed to teach the children and show the children the way. But the elders, Ambache the day is here, Abel Cancer working here, Pat Thomas is there, Ambule is there, and no, we sit, so when we sit down, we think, and we want to go to see the president. When the president hears the names that do it, he open the door. But the senior ones, they have failed the younger generation.
Well, this leads me to my another question. How is the case with you and Chame Kwame?
Oh, yes, we're going to court on the 18th of this month. Chame is a junior rapper. You want to take a senior musician to court because of what? Because I've said that some of you guys took loans and everything from musical office. I have a paper. I can show you have the proof. I can show you now. It's on my phone. I can show you now those that have taken loans from the union. And it's not only Chame Kwame. But back on them, what we call it, TikTok them, everybody has taken loan. But when we go to court, now I'm going to bring the loan. And if you like, next time invite me and I'll bring the paper. Let the whole world see, because I don't see the reason why a junior rapper like you, even if I said that you're taking a loan, even countries take loans. I haven't insulted you that you're going to steal or you're going to bear false witness. No. Taking a loan and you junior rapper want to take a senior rapper, senior singer, senior composer and everything to court. I'll prove him wrong.
You think it's a wrong step he's taking?
It's a total wrong step because how many times does he want to do that? He started last year sending me bailiff's information about court and all that. I snubbed him because I know that he doesn't know what he's doing. You see? And I was waiting for the case to be big. I want the case to be big so that I can prove my evidence to the whole world to see. Because there's no reason for me to get up and fabricate something on Chame. For what? To gain what? He's my junior boy. I can never do that. But if something is done, that is not done what we're speaking about, and you're going to take me to court. This time, if we go to court and I prove him wrong, if he doesn't come home to come and see me, I'll sue him.
Right, so that was Jeduble Ambule, but you know, Elevy is something that everyone seems to be talking about. I mean, from politics, from government, for the ordinary Ghanaian, but now it looks like a lot of celebrities are gradually just wading into it, and we've had the likes of Kwesi Otin, Kwesi P, Kwal Kese, I mean, Chatawale, quite a number of them, but this time it has to do with Jeduble Ambule. We have Lamisi in there, and of course Bessa Simon also sharing their thoughts on the Elevy. Let's hear from them.
Before I let you go, the E-levy that has been on the talks of the parliamentarians and the people who are leading this country, what is your take on the E-levy?
Well, with this E-levy, it's just crazy. It's so crazy because even my relatives in the village, everyone, you know, transacts with Momo. So, I don't know, people can send you 20 cities, like people ask as less as 20 cities. So, if you are sending people 20 cities, 50 cities, I mean, Ivy, let's not go there.
Thank you very much. E-levy has been the talk of this country now. What is your take on this E-levy issue?
You know something? Nobody wants to pay any tax. But I think there need to be a debate. You know, there need to be a debate, proper debate, where we can hear both sides of the E-levy. At the moment, there hasn't been any debate. People are just talking about it. Because I've been asking people, what do you understand about the E-levy? You say, oh, I don't know, but I don't want to pay any tax. Who wants to pay any tax? There needs to be a conversation.
What have you heard about it?
Oh, me, I know that whatever governments want to do, even you or anybody, you have to save money from somewhere to do it. So, I mean, if this was you, I mean, my kids used to tell me in Europe, and when government is going to do something, they will say, okay, so which tax are you going to increase to do that? You understand? So I think we need to get more meaning. I mean, they say they want to use, they need to tax something to do something, create jobs, do the roads and ABC. But I think there should be more conversation. People should talk about, people don't understand. Period. People just don't understand the E-levy. I wish both parties would explain the pros and cons so that we understand before we start making any judgment.
The E-levy conversation that has been going on, do you understand this E-levy thing in the first place?
No, I think that the E-levy is being forced on the citizens of Ghana, because there's no way that you come to tell me that E-levy is going to give you 6 billion or something, of which all along the way from the 2016 up to now, the loans that you've taken is in billions. They couldn't do nothing to show, but this time you said that, oh, we're going to build roads with, we are not kids. You understand me? Because people need to pay if they are flexible and working. If there's jobs and everywhere, and you are paying some, there are jobs. Now there are no jobs, nothing to show for, and the little one that in my pocket too, when you want to take it, man, they got to trash it.
So it's a step in the wrong direction.
A totally wrong direction. They must, because that will bring confusion.
And a very big thank you to you for doing the watching, and I hope you enjoyed everything I brought you right here on Let's Talk Showbiz. Remember, we are back here same time on the JoyNews channel. A very big thank you to you, IB, Ike, and of course David McCarthy. Remember to go on myjoyonline.com, the entertainment page, for more of our stories, and also the Joy Entertainment page for all the updates on everything Joy Entertainment. My name is Doreen Avio. Remember to go on Twitter and Facebook is Doreen Avio, and on Instagram is Doreen_Avio. Have a great evening.